Being in former President Donald Trump's inner circle is a bit like Heidi Klum's catchphrase on Project Runway. One day you're in, the next day you're out. During his presidency, Senator Mitch McConnell seemed like he was Trump's #1 fan. But what is their relationship really like? Is McConnell heading to Mar-a-Lago for weekend golf trips with the former president? Or are they now nemesis? Now that Trump is no longer the president, it looks like the relationship between the two politicians has changed somewhat. To set the stage, right now it looks like Trump could be considering running for president again in 2024. Meanwhile, McConnell is still in the Senate, but since the Republican Party is no longer in the majority, he's hard at work to make sure they still have some power. Also, there was that whole insurrection and impeachment business. So are they still working together? Here's what we could find out. In July of 2021, Trump railed against McConnell, accusing him of endorsing a Senate candidate Trump does not like and calling him an old crow. For his part, McConnell sorta shrugged off the insult, telling CNN, "Actually, it's quite an honor. Old Crow is Henry Clay's favorite bourbon." But this is not the first time that Trump has come for McConnell. Even though McConnell didn't vote to convict Trump in his second impeachment trial in February, Trump apparently didn't think the senator was strong enough in his support.
But Mitch McConnell didn't have the courage to challenge the election.
After McConnell released a statement condemning Trump's behavior, Trump released a statement of his own, calling McConnell a dour, sullen, and unsmiling political hack. Then, at a donor event in April, Trump called the Kentuckian a, quote, stone-cold loser, NBC reported. Not that McConnell wants anything to do with Trump anymore either, as he has made clear in recent statements. So yeah, not exactly besties. Now, everyone knows by now that former President Donald Trump isn't one to just let things go, especially not when he feels like he's been betrayed. So it's not exactly what you call shocking that once Trump and Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell had their falling out, the ex-POTUS did not take a live and let live attitude about it. Meanwhile, McConnell seems more than ready to just move on. In an interview with Fox News, McConnell seemed to suggest that he wanted the Republican Party to move on from Trump. McConnell said, "We're looking to the future, not the past. And if you want to see the future of the Republican Party, watch Senator Tim Scott. He's the future." But letting go of the past doesn't appear to be Trump's style. He has called McConnell, quote, very bad for the Republican Party, plausibly because McConnell hasn't budged when it comes to blaming Trump for the January 6th riot, and has blocked some of Trump's attempts to get rid of Republicans he doesn't like, such as Senator Lisa Murkowski. However, according to some September reporting, Trump is taking a bit more action than McConnell when it comes to defeating his rival.
The Mitch McConnell, there's another beauty, by the way.
The Wall Street Journal reported that not only does former President Donald Trump dislike McConnell, he is actively recruiting allies to get McConnell kicked out of his leadership position. At the moment, McConnell is the head Republican in charge in the Senate, otherwise known as the Senate Minority Leader. And McConnell has been the GOP's top dog for a record 8 terms. And this is the guy that Trump is attempting to oust. Unfortunately for Trump, it looks like this is a lost cause. According to the Wall Street Journal article, even Trump's best buddies in the Senate, like Tommy Tuberville and John Kennedy, don't think that getting rid of McConnell is anywhere in the realm of possibility. At the end of the day, it looks as though the relationship between McConnell and Trump was more of a back-scratching situation than actual friendship. And now that Trump is no longer in power, McConnell is ready to move on and take the rest of his Republicans with him. So assuming Trump's scheme to depose McConnell fails, what will his next move be? A lawsuit? A fiery Fox News interview? Whatever it is, we're settling in for a long, long feud. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.